Of the worst states to start an LLC and why you should avoid them. The city skyline glittered under the evening sun, a symbol of dreams built and dreams shattered. Alex Carter stood on the rooftop of their apartment building, staring out at the horizon. A year ago, they had been full of hope, ready to conquer the world with their startup, Next-Gen Solutions. But now, all that remained was the bitter taste of regret and the hard-earned wisdom that not all states are created equal when it comes to starting an LLC. It had all started with a decision, one that seemed smart at the time. Alex had chosen Delaware to incorporate their LLC, lured by its reputation as a business-friendly state. Delaware is the gold standard, everyone had said. It's where the big corporations go. But what no one told Alex was that Delaware's perks came with a price. The franchise taxes were exorbitant. The compliance requirements were a labyrinth of red tape. And the legal environment, while great for Fortune 500 companies, was a minefield for small businesses like theirs. By the time Alex realized their mistake, it was too late. The company was drowning in fees, and the dream was slipping away. The fallout had been brutal. The investors pulled out, the team disbanded, and Alex was left holding the pieces of a broken dream. But in the ashes of failure, they found a lesson, one they were determined to share with others. Not all states are created equal when it comes to starting an LLC, and choosing the wrong one costs you everything.
They made it their mission to help others avoid the same pitfalls. They started a consulting firm, this time incorporating in a state with lower fees, simpler regulations, and a more supportive environment for small businesses. The new venture was modest, but it was built on a foundation of honesty and integrity. Alex had learned the hard way that success wasn't just about having a great idea. It was about making smart decisions from the start. One of the first things Alex did was create a list of the worst states to start an LLC based on their own experience and extensive research. At the top of the list was California, a state known for its sky-high taxes and aggressive litigation environment. If you're a small business owner, California will eat you alive, Alex warned their clients. The $800 annual franchise tax alone is enough to sink a startup before it even gets off the ground. Next on the list was New York, a state with some of the most complex compliance requirements in the country. The paperwork is a nightmare, Alex explained, and if you miss a single filing deadline, the penalties can be devastating. Then there was Nevada, a state that had once been marketed as a business-friendly alternative to Delaware, but had since become a hotspot for lawsuits and hidden fees. Nevada might look good on paper, Alex said, but the reality with clients, they couldn't help but think about Sarah, their former COO and once trusted friend. Sarah had been part of the decision to incorporate in Delaware, and her betrayal had cut deeper than any financial loss. She had left the city shortly after the fallout, seeking a fresh start somewhere far away. Alex hoped she had found peace, but they knew some wounds never fully heal. Victor Langston, the investor who had orchestrated much of the conspiracy, hadn't been so lucky. The evidence Alex had uncovered had exposed not only his role in the downfall of Next-Gen Solutions, but also a web of corruption that extended far beyond their company. Victor was now facing multiple lawsuits, his reputation in tatters, his empire reduced to rubble. Justice had been served, but it didn't bring Alex the satisfaction they had expected. Instead, it left them with a hollow feeling, a reminder that power and greed often came at a cost too high to bear. As the months turned into a year, Alex found themselves reflecting more and more on the nature of truth and deception. They had learned the hard way that the world wasn't black and white, that people were capable of both incredible kindness and unspeakable cruelty. The line between right and wrong was often blurred, and the choices we made could haunt us for a lifetime. But through it all, one thing remained clear. The truth, no matter how painful, was always stood on the rooftop of their office building, the city bathed in a warm golden light. They took a deep breath, the cool evening air filling their lungs. The journey had been long and arduous, but it had also been a lesson in resilience, in the power of honesty, and in the importance of staying true to oneself. The road ahead was still uncertain, but Alex was ready to face it, one step at a time. As they turned to leave, a thought crossed their mind, a quiet reminder of how far they had come. The scars would always be there, a testament to the battles they had fought and the lessons they had learned. But they were no longer chains holding them back. They were badges of honor, proof that they had survived and emerged stronger. The past was behind them, and the future was theirs to shape. And as the city lights began to flicker on one by one, Alex smiled. The journey wasn't over, but they were ready. And in the end, that was all that mattered. Don't forget to subscribe for more news and videos. Stay informed, stay inspired, and keep chasing the truth, no matter where it leads. Your support helps us bring you more stories that matter, right here in the heart of the USA. And if you're thinking of starting an LLC, remember, not all states are created equal. Choose wisely, or you might end up paying the price.